My wife and I thought we were going to retire up here, and so we put our house for sale at the cities and found a wonderful place to live and buy. And we thought we were going to get away from our two 20-something children and their problems. And two things happened. Ruthie recruited me to help them out last year because they had no director. And my son is still living with us in our basement. So I got my arm behind my back, and Ruthie just twisted it until I said I would do it. Well, I was raised in northern Minnesota, not this far north, but I got on the computer and looked at various sites and checked out the lake homes and cabins and so forth. And Itasca County, as you know, is full of lakes and giant red pine trees. It's a beautiful country up here in the north, and we found a place that was a wonderful place, just too good to be true. And so we purchased that house, and that was in April of 2011. I got a degree in music education from Wheaton College in 1958 with an emphasis in saxophone and a minor in voice. And then after 4 years in teaching in small schools where I taught kindergarten through 12th grade, music, everything, I got a job in Burnsville, Minnesota to start a choral program. At that time, there was no Burnsville on the map. It was so small. It was mostly cornfields. In 1962, I came there and I started the choral program and started woodwinds for band and taught one class of general science for 7th graders. That grew into a program of 250 students and 4 choirs. And I was there for 35 years, so a total of 39 years of teaching music. The year after I retired, so to speak, from Burnsville, I couldn't stand not directing anymore and singing in other people's choirs. So I started my own choir, the South Metro Chorale, which was located in Prior Lake, Minnesota. I directed that choir for 13 years and retired from that choir in the winter of 2010 after doing The Messiah for the 6th time in my career. I also directed 12 different concert tours of Europe with my high school kids and with South Metro Chorale, which I enjoy very much. And then we moved up here to Itasca County. And now I'm itching to direct a choir again. Well, to start out with, it was very difficult to recruit people because Showboat was in decline. And I was told that I would be the one to rescue Showboat. And being a person very much like Don Quixote, I took it upon myself to pick up the flag and march towards the windmill. The thing that I enjoy the most about Showboat, which I enjoy the most about my whole career, is putting people together with music and creating something that's worthwhile and something to be proud of and that you can communicate with an audience. And I feel that I'm enriched by doing that. And the people who sing or play with me are enriched by the experience, and the audiences get something that's more than sitting at home and watching television. I think it's very special for a live audience and live production. It goes back to the South Metro Chorale. I did a cabaret show in March with the South Metro Chorale as a fundraiser, and I let my classical singers turn on their fun music, and I just refereed, and they put up their solos and their duets and trios and gospel and everything from jazz to country. and we hired someone to be a guest or a host for the show. And we enjoyed that a lot, and we made over half of our year's budget by doing cabaret shows, and where people had food and music and put all of that together. This is quite similar to that, except for the boat and the river. To put a variety show together is something that I enjoy doing. I love auditioning people and getting from them the very best that they have and causing them to grow into something. There are people that are singing in this show that were surprised that I selected them, and then surprised again when I selected them to sing a solo or do something special. And they've grown into their parts, and that's the epitome of success for a teacher. To create not only music, but to cause a person to develop more than they thought they had. Well, it has meant a lot to Itasca County for over 50 years. And the last few years before, from what I have been told, it has become less, and it has percentage-wise declined, and so people in Itasca County have trended away from their support of Showboat. And that's not to say that I condemn them for it. It's a matter of there's so many different things that go on here in Grand Rapids and in our county that are excellent. So it was just a matter of them and their discernment in deciding what was the best way to spend their money or spend their time. And so we are on this journey, this crusade, to bring that audience back. If they will just come and see our show, they'll come again. They'll come next year, and it'll gradually grow. It won't be instant, but it will grow, and it'll become more and more important, I think, to the community as we go forward. At my age, I answer questions like, what are my dreams for the future? This way. It's in God's hands what I do. I'm almost 78, and I thank God every day for the ability I still have and the desire and the fire in my heart to make it happen. What my role will be in Showboat will depend on whether I think I can still be a positive influence for Showboat, or whether the board wants me to do that. So it's not just my decision. I would like to see a Showboat become more and more important in this community, because it is very special. Like the captain says, where else can you find a live show on the banks of the Mississippi?
Give a smile to each other, to your sister and your brother. Give a smile to each other till we meet again.